You blinked, and Everton is already eyeing another top midfielder on the transfer market. But don't worry, because this story has a twist, a dispute with Roma, and even direct intervention from the Friedkin Group. And it doesn't stop there. There's a new goalkeeper arriving, a player who could slip through their fingers, and heated backstage talk about Douglas Luiz. If you want to know who could wear the blue jersey and who's about to slip off Moyes' radar, stick around until the end, because the pieces are moving fast, and there's a lot that hasn't been revealed yet. Oh, and before I forget, if you enjoy this kind of direct Everton-focused content, like and subscribe now, because the next news could be a bombshell. Everton was quick on the draw and presented its project over the weekend for a player who's on the rise in Europe. We're talking about Neil El Enawi, a Lens midfielder valued at around $26 million. The name appeals to David Moyes, who wants a number 8 with attacking ability. And the numbers don't lie: 8 goals in 24 League One games, in addition to excellent defensive performance. The Toffees' move was strategic. The club approached the player, detailed their plans, and opted for a direct approach, even knowing he already has a personal agreement with Roma, a club also controlled by the Friedkin Group. And that's where the curious detail comes in. The Friedkins themselves may allow the player to choose between Everton and Roma. If Everton can turn this match around, it will be a great goal off the pitch. And fans are already starting to wonder, could El Enawi be the guy capable of leading the midfield like Hill Dickinson? Well, Douglas Luiz is back at the center of conversation at Finch Farm. The Brazilian midfielder, currently at Juventus, is of great interest to Everton, who are trying to convince him with a loan offer with an option to buy. There's just one problem. The Italians want to sell, period. Valued at around $35 million, Luiz is also being monitored by other English clubs. Everton's financial situation dictates caution, and the idea is not to compromise the budget prematurely. But time is against it. With pre-season already underway and Moyes calling for more market activity, waiting too long could cost him dearly. It's one of those classic cases where every day counts, and the question remains, will Everton be able to overcome Juve, or will they need to dig deep? Not every signing arrives with a spotlight. Mark Travers, Bournemouth's 26-year-old goalkeeper, is one step away from being announced by Everton for around $4 million. The deal is closed, medicals are scheduled, and David Moyes appears to have found his perfect goalkeeper. With the departure of Begovic and João Virginia, a replacement was needed. But what really caught the eye was Travers' performance for Middlesbrough last season. Safe, decisive, and with solid stats. 76% saves made and 3.44 goals against. Moyes wants internal competition, and with Pickford on the rise, but possibly considering his future, Travers' arrival could be that silent chess move that changes the entire board. While Everton is making moves, some targets are beginning to slip away. The most recent case is James McAtee. The Manchester City midfielder was being closely monitored, and the club even initiated negotiations. However, Eintracht Frankfurt stepped in strongly, took the player to see the structure, and seems to have convinced him. The same goes for Johan Bakayoko, who has already signed with Bayer Leverkusen. And these aren't the only names. Habib Diarra and Liam Delap are also moving away, leaving Moyes with fewer options and more pressure. The alarm bells are ringing at Finch Farm. If Everton truly wants to strengthen its squad before its pre-season trip to the United States, it will have to be more decisive, because while the club analyzes, others are acting. The transfer window remains open, but with each passing day, the market becomes more competitive. Everton has already shown that it wants to do things differently this season, but now it's time to act, and quickly. If you like the updates, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Who do you want to see wearing the blue jersey this summer? See you in the next video, and rest assured there's more to come.